Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Solo ReacTalk. This morning, I'm going to be reacting to The End and the Death 3 Horus Victory voiceover part 5, made on the DQVO YouTube channel and requested by Anthrax Crab 2222. If you guys want to check out the original video as well as DQVO's YouTube channel, the links are going to be in the description below. If you want to check out my previous reaction to other Warhammer 40k content created by DQVO, remember that the playlist card is going to be at the top right here. Yes. Let us start with part 5 of Horus Victory. 3, 2, 1, go. The Emperor retaliates. Actually, that should have been the title instead of Horus Victory, I think. I don't know. But anyways.
Hush. No sound. The never-born, open-mouthed, outrage turned to utter dismay. You rise again, burnt ether broiling off you, pain wrenching you. The vile old man proves treacherous to the very last.
Well, of course. I mean, Horus, come on, man.
He abused your mercy to get his breath back. He used that tender, casual touch to draw power from you, to replenish himself. Your father has deceived you and used you, as he has always deceived you and used you.
Yeah.
He's rising too. He's on his feet, leaning one hand against the arm on the throne you chose for him, straightening up. The gleaming luster has returned to his warplate, the white asterism behind his head relit. He shimmers with stolen power. He has restored his aspect and refreshed it. It is almost a new aspect. Still the regal warrior king in gold, but the planes and angles of his armour are now sharper and more aggressive. Majesty has been subordinated to ravening threat. He is more warlike than you have ever seen him. Except his war sword is on the other side of the court where it fell from his hand.
He'll just use a telekinesis to bring it back to him.
He comes at you. You go to meet him. This will take but a moment. He's leached power from you to replenish himself and done it so cunningly you didn't even feel it. There is a reason for that. It was so small an amount, you barely felt it sapped away.
I mean, he doesn't want to take too much of it, and then you'll end up like you know, being a thrall of the Chaos Gods. He's only going to take as much as he can to repair himself and then continue on the fight with the little that he has. and as it's been proven before, it's enough. It's enough to contain you, Horus Lupercal, because he knows how to use it.
Your power is, and always has been, drawn without restraint or limit. You snatch up Worldbreaker and lunge at him. He stands his ground, his right hand making certain dexterous movements, his left, the lightning claw, likewise gesturing, both describing sigils that form and crackle in the air. Sigillite magic, a charlatan's last gambit.
Man, this guy's hate for sigillite magic. It's funny.
Your plastron feels warm, where his hand rested on you. You look down and see another sigil marked there.
Boom.
Glowing, inscribed surreptitiously as he leaned against you. It pulses, a timed delay. The blast hurls you sideways. It detonates with the force of a Reaver squad's breaching mine. You are thrown down, your collarbone and right shoulder shattered. He's rushing you before you can rise, hurling the air-cast sigils at you. They are both pentacles, drawn from his arcanology, and they whirl, spitting sparks as they descend like circular saws. You smack one away with your maul. The screaming razor points of the other slice through your plate and ribs before you can swat it aside. He has already drawn 2 more that squeal as they rotate towards you. You deflect the third with Worldbreaker, cracking it. Your shattered shoulder has rendered your talon useless. You are obliged to destroy the 4th with a beam of bloodlight from the eye upon your breast, and while you are thus occupied, he falls upon you. He grabs Worldbreaker's haft with hand and claw and drives it down flat to crush across your throat.
Wow, he took your weapon.
White fire spears from his eyes to blind the eye of Horus on your chest. You cannot fend him off with your dead talon. Face to face, your refractor squeals and Telethesic spit and crackle and squeal on contact. You're pinned, but he is nothing like as strong as you, and has nothing like your mass. You twist, then roll, and throw him off. The 3 remaining pentacle sigils are still spinning, but they bounce aside. One hits the deck and sticks fast on one point like a throwing star. He has your maul. He tore it from your grip. You rise to meet him. You circle. He loops Worldbreaker with expert ease, the great maul whooping through the air. He swings it. You duck and it fails to connect. He swings again, strikes you on the upswing and knocks you onto your back. He loops an overswing without hesitation, bringing Worldbreaker down at you as you are prone. No mercy for a fallen foe. He wants to put you down and keep you down.
Yeah, that's the Emperor for you. He's not going to be like you, going to give you some sort of mercy and say, "Oh, give up. Don't worry. I have a throne chair for you." No, the Emperor's here to kill you.
You roll aside with a curse. Worldbreaker demolishes black floor tiles. You scramble up. Worldbreaker strikes you in the back while you are still half kneeling and knocks you on your face. The whistling maw comes down. You roll again with all urgency, but it hits your belly plate refractors and caves them in. The next swing comes at your face, but by then, your ruined shoulder has re-knitted. The talon flashes up and catches the descending head of the maul with the boom of a firing bombard. Up you get. You lurch him backwards. He is gripping Worldbreaker's ferrule with both hands. You clench the maul's head in your talon. You use the maul like a rod to force him backwards. He tries to twist the haft to break your grip. You clench it tighter. Push and twist, shoving him 2 paces back, then another 2. Another lunge lifts his feet off the ground for a second. You rip Worldbreaker from his hands as he stumbles back, unbalanced. You deftly toss the maul from your talon to your left hand and catch it smartly. You spin it once.
The music.
Where were we, father?
Nice, Horus. But I suspect you still haven't learned your lesson. You're still going to say, "Oh, Father, let me give you one more chance."
The never-born host whoop and shrill your name. What does he have left? He should have stolen more power from you when he had the chance. Why?
Now, like I said, he can't do that, because if he does do that, he's going to become another thrall of the Chaos Gods like you. He can't take too much.
Did he take so little? Ah, of course. Because he not dare take more. He knows his own propensities. If he had stolen more, he wouldn't have been able to stop. Like a chronic inebriate with no impulse control, he would have drunk himself mad from the Empyrean. He dares not, above all things, risk the malison of the Dark King.
Yeah, well, that's also a possibility, definitely.
So he took from you sparingly, and he has already used most of what meager quantity he stole. He is growing feeble. What does he have left? What will he try next? Lightning from his spanning claws, of course. The bolt forks at you. You deflect with a necromantic ward, but as he fires it, he looks away and reaches out with his right hand. His fallen warsword, abandoned on the floor, flies towards him, hooked by telekine force. To even things up, you won't have that. Worldbreaker intercepts the flying blade before it reaches his hand and sends it spinning away towards the thrones. What's left? You swing for his skull. He slides sideways through the abstraction of plight to evade the blow, but it's a weak effort. That stolen power is running out. He circles you via the twilit cliffs at the forsaken angle, appears at your side and drives his claws through the refractors shielding your hip. They tear in shreds of light, but he has recklessly put himself too close, and you snap out Worldbreaker's ferrule and butt him in the face. He reels aside, cheekbone broken, onto the forsaken angle again, but he doesn't have the strength to stay there. Your talon seizes him by the left arm as he spills back into the court. He tries to tear free, but the talon bites, cracking Goramite and drawing blood. You have him cold. He has no strength left for warped angles or evasion by dimensional plane, and not enough power to conjure fresh aspects either. He has no force to channel, and not even a hint of enough warp will to move the everywhere of your realm and affect a parry by location.
Are you sure it's him? Okay, if you're sure that it's him, then yeah, maybe you have him. Yeah, definitely.
He can't break your grip. He has no cards left to play. The last of them are scattered on the deck. As though to demonstrate his weakness, he lights fire from his eyes at you again, glancing down with a white-hot cutting beam in an attempt to slice your talon from his arm. The power of it is pathetic. Paltry. You clench the talon tighter, twist, and strip golden plate and flesh from his forearm, unsleeving it to the bone. Then you let go.
The pain must be unbearable. Imagine just... Oh.
He staggers back, his arm a bloody parody of a limb. His claws rise and he tries to write another sigil in the air. Sigil magic, the last of last resorts.
It still works, Horus. I don't know why do you look down upon it so much.
It's such a woeful effort. He might as well have surrendered. You lift Worldbreaker. No.
What do you mean no? Here's your chance.
Too easy. Too basic. Too industrial for a finishing move. That kind of crude force is Perturabo's dull signature. You want...
Perturabo would have won this battle. Perturabo would have won this battle against his father. You know, he has the same sort of ruthless efficiency like the Emperor. Doesn't matter how you do it, just get that win. But Horus, like I said, you will learn. You will learn.
To flourish. You punch with your power claw instead, but with just the index talon extended. The talon goes through his throat, right through. His eyes bulge, blood spills from his mouth. You slowly draw the blade out and catch your father as he falls.
He's gonna touch your chest again.
He fought well, a stalwart recovery, and a worthy enough rematch. But the end was never in any doubt. You carry him back to the throne, his blood running freely, coating everything. You dump him into the seat without care or ceremony. He lolls forward, drooling blood. You brace his chest and push him back. He droops to the side and looks so limp and boneless that he might slide from the throne entirely. You prop him back in place, bracing him with Worldbreaker's haft, and turn.
the backup, the support team, it's your turn, guys. It's your turn. The Emperor needs your help.
A nod of your head brings his sigil pentacles flying to you, the last one wrenching out of the floor. They are spent, and no longer spinning like circular cutters, but the points are still sharp. You catch each one, turn them on edge, and stake him to the throne. One drives down through his right thigh, the second through his left, the third you ram through his left shoulder, nailing him on its points to the back of the throne. Now only his head flops. You step back, talon and maul raised, accepting the adulation of the watching host. He sits, a whisper from death, pinned to a throne that streams with his lifeblood. The symbolism there, a throne of blood, something apt. You'll finesse it later when you commit your testimony of this day to remembrance, Sir Olaiton.
Behold!
You cry.
The false emperor!
The demons squeal and howl. The old four approve.
Do they? Oh, I thought they wanted him dead. He's not dead yet. Not until you've smashed that face in, you know, or squashed it, or do something that makes sure that the head is gone and the body just flops onto the floor. Then we can probably say he's dead. But the Chaos Gods, I don't know why they're celebrating.
So will I deal with all tyrants and deceivers.
You roar. The acclaim is so loud you can barely hear your own voice. You circle the court, arms raised. A moment more, then turn to face the throne and finish the coronation. Your way is blocked. A figure stands between you and your gore-soaked, staked-up father.
Calcatus.
It is a small figure, breathing hard and pitifully damaged, but it is braced defiantly to impede your advance. It fixes you with a quite preposterously bold glare of resistance.
By his will alone,
gasps Calcatus Dusk. Greetings, one and all. If you enjoyed that, you can support me on my Patreon, Discord, Redbubble, or with a channel membership, or simply like, comment and subscribe to catch any future DQVO videos. And as always, my thanks for watching.
Wow. Alright guys, yes, that's it with the End and the Death 3 Horus Victory voiceover part 5, made on the DQVO YouTube channel and requested by AnthraxCrab2222. Yeah, the Emperor came back for round 2. Round 2 is complete. Round 3 is still loading. Round 3 is still loading. Yes, his support team is coming in now to defend him. And I think, if I remember correctly, Li Tu is the one who's going to be pulling out those rods out of the Emperor. So, yeah, that's what's going to be happening. And Calcatus is going to be, you know, distracting Horus as Li Tu does what he needs to do. And I don't know what happened with Loken. I don't know. I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember what happens to Loken. But those two are really going to be, you know, helping out and saving the Emperor from this situation. And Horus, like, I don't get you, man. The Emperor must die. Oh, no. I will give you reprieve. I will give you a second chance. Like, you are everywhere. You are everywhere. You are confused. You don't know what you want. You don't know what you want. Honestly. And the Chaos Gods, I don't know why they're celebrating when they can see that this puppet of theirs is uncontrollable. You know, they should really put some discipline into it to make sure that it doesn't make mistakes, because clearly it's making mistakes. And the demons who are also watching are not as helpful as they wish they would be, I think, you know, in terms of helping Horus Lupercal, because what's happening in this throne room is, you could say that it's going according to the plan that the Emperor has set, you know. I'm sure he's like 2 or 3 steps ahead of Horus. And he's a great actor. He's a great liar. You know, he's a great manipulator. He will be able to manipulate Horus emotionally in these types of situations. Just like when he sapped out his power. He was manipulating him emotionally. And it worked for him. And I suspect the same thing is going to happen again. Yeah. But like I always say, he will learn. Horus Lupercal will learn at that last moment of life and breath. That's the last time he will truly understand that his father is just way beyond him, way beyond any sort of plan he might have. The Emperor probably already thought about it, or he saw into the future, and he has adapted to your plans, and he has made his own plans as well. Yeah. Alright guys, that is it with part 5. Remember, if you want to check out the original video as well as DQVO's YouTube channel, the links are going to be in the description below. If you want to check out my previous reactions to other Warhammer 40k content created by DQVO, remember that the playlist card is going to be at the top. The next video, part 6, is going to be this side. Let's see, what is it titled? Yes, The End and the Death 3, The Last Stand of Dusk. Yeah, voiceover part 6, made on the DQVO YouTube channel. That will be next. Remember, if you like my reaction, give it a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell if you want to be up to date with my latest videos, and I'll see you guys in the next part. Alright.